So simple, so light and so healthy. This is perfect for a weeknight dinner. This is my version of Udon. Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Wok Wednesdays. It's shared here at School of Wok, London's premier Asian cookery school. We are going to be making Udon today. So udon, okay, beef, udon and broth. 3 separate components that come together in a delicious little thing here. I have got a saucepan in here, just simmering away. Got a little bit of dashi stock in there. Now dashi stock you can get in a whole variety of forms. So there'll be powder forms, there will be dashi that will come in a liquid form. Today I'm using the powder, just a little bit of powder in some water here, just simmering away. Going to season this up now with a few delicate aromatics. I've got a little bit of sake, so this is not drinking sake, it's really more for cooking. You want to save your expensive drinking sakes for, you know, drinking. A tiny bit of light soy sauce, I'm going to show you, to go in, just for a bit of salt. And then also just to balance a tiny bit of sugar, just to go in with maybe about a teaspoon of the sugar, because we have got other things that will just go into stir fry later on with the beef, okay? So this is really just the base of the broth, well, not just the base, because the base is really important in terms of expression of flavor. So really nice to be able to make a delicious dashi-based stock for anything that you want to cook with. It could be for soups, it could be for, say, miso soup, it could be for something like this, it could be for stir fry, etc. So broth is simmering away. I have got also another pot of water on the boil now. This is actually to blanch off my udon noodles. So udon noodles come in, again, a variety of different forms. Some are frozen, these ones were just kind of vac packed, and you can also get them in dried forms as well. So read the package instructions and follow the package instructions. And for these ones, I'm just going to pop them into the saucepan for a couple of minutes as per the package instructions. So give me a couple of minutes and I'm just going to ladle this up, or rather get this onto my spider. This, by the way, that is the spider. Really handy bit of kit there for the kitchen because it's got really big holes, so it kind of allows for all of the liquids to drain away really nicely. And I'm just going to then pop this straight into my serving bowl, all ready to go. So whilst the broth is still simmering away, I'm going to do a really quick stir fry with the beef. So here I've got a really nice piece of sirloin, nice bit of marbling of fat around the meat fibers. I'm just going to slice this down really as thin as I can get it. Okay. I find that when I'm doing thinly sliced beef, going at an angle with a cleaver or with a knife really does help to create a nice thin layer, as well as to kind of get very a large surface area on the slices of beef. If you had the time, you could also pop the slab of meat into the freezer maybe for about sort of 30 minutes or so, and that will just help it firm up a little bit as well to make your slicing a little bit easier. Otherwise, go get yourself down to an Asian shop or a grocer and see if they have got the frozen sliced beef already done up for you. And very often they'll find them in the freezer section. So the beef has been sliced up. I just want to heat up a saucepan like I've got here. Any saucepan will do. Could be even a wok if you like. Tiny bit of oil, something neutral tasting. Vegetable oil tends to work really well. So a tiny bit of oil in the frying pan. Beef is ready to go. I've got my spring onions just finely sliced up. I'm not going to use all of it, just a tiny, well, I would say maybe half of it, just to create an aromatic base. Obviously, I want to give it a really quick saute, and then straight in with my slices of beef. And obviously they've been thinly sliced, so there's not much cooking, or you don't really want to take too long with the cooking. So I tend to just go in with, you know, chopsticks or something, just to give it, just to kind of move it around a little bit. And I do my best to turn the bits that are browned. There we go. So as you can see, you've got some bits on the saucepan right there where it's darkened quite a bit. A lot of that caramelization has happened and a lot of that browning has happened. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to basically just deglaze a little bit. By adding some form of liquid, you can deglaze. So I am going to go in with Usual suspects, a bit of sake, some shoyu, like soy sauce, bit of mirin, which is sweetened Japanese rice wine. Ah, it's really smelling amazing already in here. And also a tiny bit of sugar, just a pinch of sugar. Just to kind of round off and balance everything off. So you can already start to see it's got that lovely, rich sauce starting to sort of come together. We have also got a tiny bit more of dashi stock, okay? Just a little bit to go in. And then from here, we'll just give it a minute or so to really kind of come back up to the boil, and it should all be ready for us in a bit. Now literally just leave it for a couple of minutes if you like to kind of allow for the concentration of flavor by reducing the liquid of the braising of the beef. And then you literally are just ready to put everything together. This is such a quick, fast one. Remember our flavored dashi broth? That is the basis of this dish. We're just gonna get that straight in to this bowl with the noodles. I love mine full of stock. It's just so yummy and so light as well. And then we have our beef. And I just also like to get a little bit more of that broth or that braising liquid from the pan with the beef. So that just kind of adds more flavor really. And then just as a finishing touch, super easy, the remainder of your spring onions just to go on top. Such an easy dinner and such an easy lunch. This is literally all you need to do for your udon. Right, well, so this is how it's gonna go, apparently. I'm just gonna try it out a little bit of that beef. See how we go. Broth? So light, but really full of umami, really, really savoury, nice delicate balance of everything. Thank you so much for watching. Any questions at all, please leave them in the comments below, and until the next time, happy eating.